This is gonna go either one of two ways. Oh, I'm late. Shabbat shalom, achi, ma matzav. This is gonna go either one of two ways, either really, really good or tremendously bad. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm just posting the stream links everywhere they gotta go. I need to get like a tool where I'll do where everything happens at the same time, or else this is not gonna work well. Intense war in your kingdom. Where is that at? Let's go watch. What's up, Droid? What's up, Salma? How you doing? Did I answer you? I'm pretty sure I did answer you, right? Luke, what's up, Edward? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today's gonna be a bit of a weird one because there's nothing too crazy going on that we can go over. I need to finish gathering on the big account before we can actually go barb hunting. So I think we're gonna look at the jumper first. The jumper is in a little bit of a struggle at this point. What's up, Trap? How you doing, man? Kingdom 211. I might go take a look at that in a little bit, see what's going on. So we're on the journey to fix a big mistake I made early on, which was not focusing on my LOHAR enough. And that means that jumper account and these stuffs are not really good, to be honest. I'm not a fan of that. I can understand that. I can completely understand that. I mean, there are unfortunately, I think that this game is not it doesn't have enough content for a stream to go on without just like sitting and talking to you guys and just barb hunting all stream long. So I like to swap between the accounts just to have a little bit more things to do. So yeah, I can understand why you say that, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do really. It's not one of those games where I can just kind of like PUBG Mobile or Apex Gaming or something like that where I can consistently get action on the screen, you know? So anyway, I was saying, big mistake I made early on was not focusing enough on my LOHAR. Bro, we won in Osiris. It was 550 versus 560. That's awesome, Ali. That's insane. I'm now at war in the Syrian Alliance. Damn, everyone's at war but us. That's weird. Salma, trust me when I tell you, you can burn works only when your alliance is down for that. If I start burning people left and right, all that's going to happen is I'm going to get kicked and zeroed, because this kingdom, as well as the jumper, as well as every kingdom at the end of the day, if you're not the big guy who runs the show, you're one of the small people, all you can do is really follow along. So, I mean, it looks by what I'm seeing, it looks like perhaps we might be wrapping up on these guys, which is really weird because they are one of our family alliances. So I really don't know what's going on. Apex Legends pay to big streamers. Yes, they do. I mean, it's all about. Trust me when I tell you, Apex Gaming is the only reason Apex Legends have any success is because of the big streamers. Don't think for a moment that those games don't build up like crazy. So it's really weird. We're kind of like doing some things in here. I don't really know what's going on in here. I have a feeling this is gonna get cut out, and I don't know why, considering their family. Yeah, Salma. So unfortunately, there's nothing I can do, right? If you keep burning the whole kingdom, the kingdom dies. So it's like, it's one of those things. So yeah, we're gonna wait up a little bit, go to the jumper while in the 15 minutes that these guys finish gathering. I've been doing a substantial amount of LOHARing. You guys can see in the reports, me and Roma, who is a good friend of mine, we have been working. We did a lot of rallies today. I'm not a fan of doing these rallies right now because it's LOHAR time. You shouldn't be wasting your AP right now on rallies. You can just do it throughout time. But a lot of my alliance members have finished their LOHARs and had a lot of LOHAR statues, and someone just ported here and opened like 100 and some of them, which was kind of a waste because they only last for 2 hours. So we did our best to hunt as many of them as possible. As you can see, she's sitting right next to me, and we did our best to just hunt as many of them as possible within the 2 hours that we had. And obviously we all picked up all the Dauntlesses for sure, and then went for the juniors, but couldn't get them all. What do you do in your kingdom for fun? You can do staged battles. So we did a lot of staged battles. They do happen more often than not. The staged battles, though, I don't find them that fun. Because quite honestly, it's just like, okay, what did you send? What did I send? What's your research level? What's my research level? Who is going to win? It's not really, the staged battles are really not attractive to me. I think that the real battles come with a lot of intense moments of trying to figure out what the other guy's doing without knowing what he's doing. After 4 or 5 battles with someone, I pretty much know what he's sending. What's up, Ali? We might even go to war in Kingdom 82. Not sure though. I'm hoping. I don't know. We don't have anyone else to fight here. Nobody. I mean, you guys can see how we are by far ahead. MUL are friends. These two alliances are like brothers pretty much. SOC, the old alliance, are back to number 4, growing slowly and steadily. But you can see, if this is a friend, this is a friend, this is a family alliance, 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 this is a family of a friend, family alliance, family alliance. We got nothing to fight here. So it's going to be a little weird. This is going to be a... When am I getting tier 5s? So that's a great question, Salma. I'm working right now towards the Scout Camp 23 because I need trading posts for Academy. And I'm guessing that to get this to 25, I'm going to have to get all these to 25 and then get all these to 25. So these have 2 of them are already 25. These guys I'm going to upgrade at some point whenever I feel like it. And once the time comes, I'm just going to keep pushing this. The big thing is this guy, who I have a lot of LOHAR chains that I've been waiting to open with you guys. Can't tell you how hard it is to find a good streamer of Rise of Civilizations. Ben, let's put it this way. What do you expect out of a ROC streamer for him to be good based on your standards? Because I'm honestly curious. What do you consider a good Rise of Civilization streamer? Sorry I'm not here as soon as possible. The documentary of Siege of Legends was more interesting. Sure. I mean, do you, man. As long as you had some fun and you're still here, that's all that matters. Welcome to the stream. Ben, I'm really curious to know what you find interesting or good in a streamer of Rise of Civilizations. I always like taking feedback back. Salma, you're... You just got T4s on your jumper, but I'm dropping like 500 bucks on April 1st. Damn, this guy's gonna blow up. I want the YouTuber to stream every now and then and upload quality content daily. Well, I upload every day. I either upload or stream. So I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I upload every day that I don't stream. Streaming and uploading on the same day is not that good. A lot of people, I don't know, a bunch of people from the ROC community started double uploading. I don't get that. So when Saladin comes, Richard will be countered finally. Listen, let me tell you something about this kingdom, okay? Didn't you get what I was saying? I was talking about him. Who is him? I don't really know what people's opinions are on other people, so I really don't know who you were talking about. Your arc is 480k versus 650k? That sucks. It's gonna be a slaughterhouse. Oh, you're talking to Nathan. Ben, I appreciate that feedback. Sorry about that. I was completely off guard here. I really like the fact that people enjoy that. I do my best to upload every day if I'm not streaming, and if I stream, I want to make sure that there's something going on at all times. I don't like when things get stale. I think that this game can get stale very quickly. Even this for me is not active enough, but I'm just getting warmed up as I drink my coffee. So Arc is an interesting one because apparently the arcs are gonna happen every 2 weeks, but it's not everybody's getting them on the same 2 weeks. Some people got it this weekend, and some people will get it next weekend, like ours. I mentioned to you guys that I want to do an ARC league where we're gonna be streaming as many ARCs as possible. So this week I'm gonna finalize the whole process of that. Currently, I can tell you that for the next set of ARCs of Osiris, I'll be streaming 3 ARCs of Osirises. I haven't even done this. Look, I have 0 points. I have nothing to kill. I can get out and start fighting anyone. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'd rather go do LOHARs. I'll end up doing a couple of points here, but it makes no sense. Look at these guys. They're just going crazy. I don't find it fun. Is it a kill event for you today? Yeah, it's day 2. I don't find it fun. I'll tell you that. I do not find it fun. To just go around getting as many whatchamacallit, random TP and burn people. So something about the random TP I told the Rise of Civilizations guys about, which really bugs me, is that random TP will only TP you within the zones that you have access to, and the zones we have access to are all friends. So what do you want me to go to MUL, our friends, and go burn their farmers? It makes no sense. Top player 20 mil points on El Cid. Nobody cares for El Cid. Look, nobody cares for El Cid. You want to see boring? Look. I can't show you. The history, I'll show you in the next stream. Nobody cares for El Cid. It's going to be a shit show when Saladin comes in, though. What's your question? Sorry, I didn't see you ask the question, Ali. When Saladin comes out... Was that a question? Because if that was a question, the answer is yes. He's going to have a counter, finally. What's up, Istaru? I missed you too. My bad, my bad. It's kill event. They should understand. I don't understand. I don't see the point. I don't see the point in going killing farmers. It makes no sense. And if I'm not mistaken, in this kingdom, they decided this time around that... Pick an area to fight and just fight over by the Lost Temple. Anyone who wants to grow, just let them grow. So that you were not even supposed to be hitting farmers. This kingdom got a little bit stale. But that's not a big deal. We're going to get back into it. There's going to be some fighting sooner rather than later. That's why I actually wanted to start off with the jumper, because the jumper is a little bit more interesting at this stage. So let's go ahead and go swap to the jumper. Now, I don't know if EZD is in the chat, if you're lurking in here by any chance, but if you are and you're listening in, let me know. Oh, I just swapped just like that. Wow, cool. So just let me know if you're here, because I have something for you. Let me really fast. I know you guys are not seeing anything. I just want to swap the monitors between the jumper and the big account, because the jumper has some interesting things to show you. The jumper, I definitely have some very interesting things to show you. Really? I've done this a million times, and the one time I do this, it messes up. No, don't quit, you son of a... Okay, so you guys want to see the jumper. So I was mentioning, I saw some people using LOHAR. I don't know why. You got zeroed? Did I? Nah, no way. I'm lucky I landed on 211. War since day 1. So Kingdom 231, where my free-to-play account is just like that. They've been warring all day, every day, which is really frustrating because they're all jumpers. They're all spenders. They're all big boys who just keep jumping around and fighting everywhere, and I'm a free-to-play account. So it kind of blows. I didn't get zeroed, but there's a couple of things I want to show you guys on the jumper, which are very, very interesting. And we're going to go do some LOHAR too, because I got a lot of AP here. Oh, you got zeroed. That sucks, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Getting zeroed is just losing troops. You can bring them back up. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing, man? Nico, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. So, okay, let me show you guys a couple of things that are going on the jumper, because, what do you know? Because there's a couple of cool things that I did for the community that is going to come up in the next couple of days in videos. Which is pretty cool. You have 700k dead and you're still here. Yeah, but you are also a big girl, Salma. Come on, you're a big girl. TBF, my jumpers interests me way more than this account. Your jumper interests me more than this account for sure. It interests me just as much. I see leaks in the title. Jake, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we leak something. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't really know if it's really worth leaking. I can tell you what some of the suspicions that I had and things that I've mentioned in the past. I'm really not going to tell you guys things straight up. I'm going to be kind of hinting towards things, but I cannot really say anything. Those keys, Gecko. Yeah. Those keys are for next week. Next week we'll do another opening. It's going to be, we'll get probably another 50 by next week, and then, you know what I mean? We'll do 100. Will you open gold keys in this live stream? I don't know. Because the thing is, right, you guys really like when I do the open all. And when I do the open all, it's cool, but I don't like just opening them all. I like to have a little bit of the 1x1s and a little bit of the open all. So I can only do open all to 50. So I kind of like to have 100 on each account, and that way we do a 50-50 thing. Hey, Cuba, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, leaks. People are going crazy. This is just about the leaks. You hate open all shit rewards? I don't know, man. I'm liking them. So far, I've had a lot of luck with the open all. Okay, so let's take care of some things. So by the way, on this account, I actually did get a little bit of kills, but the kills that we got were very interesting. I read something about leaks. I swear everyone came in here because of the leak on the title. As I mentioned earlier, I will not be directly leaking absolutely anything. I will be hinting towards things, and whether or not you can connect the dots, it's up to you. I really don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, one of the things that we did yesterday that was really cool is, if you guys watched Chiskol's video in last week's, Chiskel made a video about does it stack, where he did a little bit of checking on how the skills in commanders work, and I didn't think it was as conclusive as as I wanted it to be. It seemed like he did a few tests which were really cool, but I figured we got to do a little bit more than that. So myself and Jigaman, one of our leaders in Legends Gaming, went on to do some tests. We did, as you guys can see, a good amount of tests right here, and they were not very serious tests. They were 20 versus 12, primarily like tier 4s fighting, trying different combinations of things. This was actually one of the coolest tests that we ran yesterday. This was a big shout out to High King of Bears, another Legends Gaming guy, and I gotta say, this test was probably the best test out of all of them, because as you can see, it was a level 20 Cao Cao in the lead and a Boudica level 1. And this Boudica level 1 was, I can show you guys, he kind of destroyed his Cao Cao for the experiment, where he has his Boudica's skill number 1 at level 5 and Cao Cao's first skill at level 1. I do really appreciate the fact he had it already 2 stars, and he agreed to make it a 3rd star for the purpose of the test. We did a very detailed check on a couple of things, and it's a video that's going to come out soon once I actually finish doing all the data crunching, because there's really interesting things in the way you pair your commanders and how the skills work. So I'm really excited to get that data out for you guys. It's going to be a video coming up very soon. I did open all twice. I got 50 eulogy sculptures, but max eulogy months ago. I have tons of useless sculptures now. That sucks. That really blows. That's one of the worst things that can happen, right? So as you guys can see, these guys are very active when it comes to barbarian hunting. So we're gonna have to go a bit further out to find us barbarians to kill. Not to mention the fact that this account is still a little bit low on tier 4s. So it's gonna be a little bit of a rough fight, but we got this. You guys want to see something very cool though? Check this out. Wait. Let me just send a couple of commanders this way, because it's gonna be a little bit of a walk. So we're gonna be training a little bit of eulogy. We're gonna be training a little bit of Scipio, and we are gonna be training a little bit of Pelagius. Yeah, we'll go with Pelagius this time and keep it like that. Now we just got to make sure that this guy gets there first, which he won't because these two guys will beat him. So in a couple of minutes, we'll have to stop them. What's up, God? What's up, God, CSGO? What do you think about Richard and Joan? Richard is the beast of healing. Maybe next month he will. Next month he will not. He will be still, but he will be a little bit more countered once you have Saladin. So my Richard is so close to be maxed out on the jumper, which is really, really cool. I've been working on him for a long time and spending more than I care to even talk about. You guys can see I'm 60 sculptures away, which is going to be a struggle and a half. But once we max him out, hopefully Saladin will be out for us to fight for as well. And if not, the most likely outcome will be Cao Cao or Charles. Now, I would like Charles so I can pair these two guys up. But the plan is currently to keep training Eulogy, who is on his way, on his up-and-coming way. You guys can see I haven't even done talents on him yet. I haven't done talents on most commanders that I just don't use. So, yeah. That's the plan. This guy, we actually... We want him to be a little more agile, though. Yeah, we'll take care of you later. So the plan on this guy is I want to max Richard and then focus a little bit on Eulogy. That way I have a pairing until Charles Martel is ready to replace Eulogy. And when it comes to Minamoto, I'm just going to be spending a little bit more money next month to upgrade him as well. Hi Gecko, what's your opinion on Charles Martel and Joan of Arc going deep into the defense tree? So you're going to go into defense with Charles? Listen, there are many different commanders that do many different things. But you got to remember that there are very few commanders that you can use as specialization commanders. Charles is one of them. Charles is one of those where his infantry, he's an infantry commander. You can say the same about Richard, right? They're both exactly the same guy. But you're going to have to find two different specialties for them. And Charles, unlike Richard, is all about buffs and attacking. And of course, he has a damn garrison. Richard is more about the healing factor, about the defense. He has a little bit of infantry attack too, but all about defending. So if you ask me, if you're looking for defense, you're better off putting Richard there than Charles. But even then, I wouldn't take these guys for defense at all. At all. I mean, the way I'm setting him up right now is he's my infantry main. But I'm going to reset him the moment he's maxed. The moment I start working on Eulogy, he's going to be reset to be a garrison commander. And he's going to be sitting on my wall. He's going to be a secondary commander. And then Charles will be the main for infantry once I get him. Until then, infantry is absolutely better than defense in both Charles and in Richard. But unfortunately, you won't be able to go with both of them. You got to pick one. So I rather have Richard in garrison formation and sitting on my wall, healing up and tanking out like crazy, and have Charles as the main commander for infantry and have Richard his second. What are your thoughts on Constantine? His infantry plus support tree might be good for or better for nuking. Okay, let's go look at Constantine really quickly. Again, when you have commanders that are overlapping commanders, so you have again infantry garrison guy, but he is support unlike the other two, right? In this case, he gets a little more interesting because now you can do an infantry support combination for nuking rather than an infantry defense combination, which you do with Charles. Now here's the deal: when you talk about defense, you got to remember that a couple of these trees, the trees divide into separate categories. There's trees that affect your troops. Okay, so infantry is all about troops. Infantry is all about troops. Mobility is all about troops. Not skill. What else we have? Let's look really quickly. Attack is all about troops. Defense is all about troops. Okay, these are the troops that are getting the bonuses from these trees. Now, skill is primarily aimed for active skills. So it's all about your commanders. You're not really, you are adding buffs to your troops as well, yes, but the whole point of the tree, the whole good stuff of the tree is all the upgrades you get for your skills. So this is rage regen, this is skill damage, rage regen, active skill damage, skill, all skill. I mean, yes, you get here attack for all troops and heal for all troops and all that good stuff, but it's much more different than having someone like, let's look at Richard, where you look at infantry and you get strength of troops, normal attack damage, units that get additional damage, additional speed, rage. Okay, that's the only thing in the infantry that is all about the commander and not about the troops. Everything here is about the troops. So you're gonna want to have commanders that are either specialized on helping your troops or specializing on doing damage or defending your city, which is garrison. Okay, now as far as I'm concerned, we currently have only 2 commanders, legendary commanders, that are infantry commanders. If you want to get the best bang for your buck in terms of damage for your troops, that means that these 2 guys need to be working together. One of them must be an infantry commander and the other one has to have high skills, right? What kingdom am I in? 58, 196, and 231. Hi, bro. Did I miss much? No, you didn't at all, S. Welcome. Well, anytime soon we're going to see archer counter the invincible infantry. So I don't really know why Rise of Civilizations is sleeping on the wheel. What's up, Simply? I'm good. How about you? I don't know why they're sleeping on the wheel when it comes to range commanders. I quite honestly don't understand I don't get it. Okay, even this guy who is really strong, he's very strong, is ridiculously hard to level up. And quite honestly, El Cid, it has a sword. Okay, get over it. He has a sword and he's an archer's commander. Come on, give me a break. Okay, you don't really have anyone that is really worth anything for archers. I mean, yes, you do have Kusunoki a little bit, and yes, Tomo is pretty decent, but I don't know. I don't think that they're doing enough to balance between the 3. I think that right now cavalry is the king because it's easy and it's fast, and then from there, anyone who is really trying to do damage is going for infantry. Herman, Herman is strong. Again, he does a lot of good. He does a nice amount of damage. He does give you attack bonus and march speed, which is nice because your archers will start moving a little bit. Normal attack damage bonus, another damage bonus, and trigger chance for rage. But again, you cannot compare the strengths of legendary commanders versus epics and blues. And everything is about the legendaries, you know? Everything is about the legendaries. The legendaries dictate the game. Long term, your game is going to be all about the legendaries with a second march that is epics. So you're using YSG that is 5353 with a maxed out Herman. That is a good deal. Big problem though, right, Salma? Because that YSG 5353 cost you an arm and a leg, right? That YSG was not cheap. It was super hard to get. I can get this guy for much cheaper and go cavalry. I can get this guy from Mightiest Governors by working hard. I can get these guys by just rolling keys. So I do agree that there is a lot to be done. You're saying tons of gems because you're VIP 13. Remember that to get to VIP 13 is a pain in the butt, okay? Remember how, I don't know how much you struggled, right? Because you probably didn't. But it is a struggle and a half to get to the point where you can spend every week the VIP points, the gems you need to get here. Okay, just to get here is a huge pain. So it's one of those things where they haven't done enough to make archers more accessible. And long term, it's going to be bad for the game. In short term, it does exactly what's going on. Nobody uses it. Your Minamoto has to be maxed out. I mean, come on, you probably bought all the packs. And, oh, well, We got distracted and these guys went ham and also came back already, which is not fun. She took a beating because she was the first one in, even though he was supposed to take the damage. I gotta stay more attentive to these guys. I want him to hit first. 256. 256. 307, you can go. He already moved a little bit, so you can go too. You can go too. Perfect. You'll show me what your commanders on Discord. I'll be jealous. So finally DM'd you on Instagram. I waited for that, S. It took a little bit. How much have I spent here? So to answer that question, I did a little bit of checks to see how much money I've spent on this game. Okay. You know what? I wonder how much you guys think I spent. How much do you guys think I spent on this game? Be real with me. I bet you I haven't spent as much as you think I have. I have not spent as much as you think I have. 2,600. Whew. 2,600 bucks? I wish. I wish I had the ability to spend 2,600 bucks on a game. Less than 500? You are close there. You're much closer there. Maybe 250 euros? No. 15? Nope. Less than 1K for sure. Nathan, I wish I could. I honestly wish I could. Deadass. I'm around the... I'm nearing the 400... I'm closing into the $400. Closing into the $400. And not even... Okay, so it's like... If you play your cards well enough, and you just buy things based on what did you buy? I bought a bunch of different things. I do really like the there are a couple of these packs that you see the King's Coronation. I haven't even gotten that yet, which is it's a backup plan. I've been picking up a lot of either City of Hopes. I picked up a couple times for speed ups. I picked up the daily specials are my favorite. I used to pick them up almost every day for a little while, and today I haven't yet, but it'll happen again. That's where hopefully Tao Tao will start getting pushed up. The supply depot is a big one that I love getting. I haven't renewed it this month yet, but it'll happen again. Growth Fund used to be a backup. I picked it up recently. It used to be a backup gems for me. So yeah, what kind of leaks? Ivy. Maybe it has to do with a big event that we are all waiting for, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you directly absolutely anything. That's a big money if you compare to my currency. Deepak, trust me when I tell you it is a lot of money. Period. It doesn't need to be compared to anything. It's a lot of money. You have 51k gems. Those 51k gems can become a juicy amount of legendary commander sculptures. Is Tao Tao 511 and Richard better than max epic commanders? Is your Richard and Tao Tao 5111? He's not gonna tell you that KVK is what? Gecko, did you do the stacking test with Joan of Arc 2? I have not yet. She's in the plan. She's in the plan. She's definitely in the plan. Someone leveled up. Who's with Bell Sirius? Oh, perfect. Pelagius leveled up. That's what we want. Now you go fight. I really want to get my YSG up as well, but it can't happen right now. It cannot happen right now. Hi Gecko, Lord's Mobile. What's Lord's Mobile? Is that the game that you have to spend a lot of money to get nothing and rally all day and all night and stay shielded, or else you get zeroed? Is it good to use gems on legendary sculptures? Yes, it is. It definitely is. No, you want to test 5111? I'm confused. So you have a Tao Tao 5111 and you want to know if it's better having him. What's your Richard status? I'm going to VIP 10 first for sure. For sure. I mean, what are you going to spend your gems on? You're going to be spending them either on the Wheel of Fortune, which is going to give you legendary commander sculptures, or on VIP. It's VIP is a daily bag of goodies, pretty much. Getting to VIP 10. And that's why I am VIP 10 on Heroes already, as well as on the big account. The big account is almost actually VIP 11. And yeah, we can swap back to it in a little bit. VIP points or Richard? Ooh, probably VIP points. Probably VIP points. It depends, because if you're in an alliance that has big spenders and you wake up in the morning and have a lot of boxes to open, then the VIP points roll really, really fast. But if you are in an alliance that's not as big of a spender, then probably VIP points will be better for you. Your Richard only heals 3k, yours is over 4k. Mine is mine is over 4k because of the enhancement at the end. So my skills are like, my Richard is almost max. This is why mine is getting more. I'm on 22k points after 22 days. 22k is what? VIP 7? 8? Stay. Stay. Let's go with this 23, even though... Didn't I tell you to stay? Stay. Good. Let's go with this 23, even though he will do a little bit of damage, which will make me go back faster, but eh. Unfortunately, again, this account needs a little bit of an upgrade on the troops. I have been upgrading them already. They are being upgraded as we speak, but it just takes time. And this is getting me stuck because I'm working on the requirement for City Hall 23. This account is having a big problem when it comes to resources. I've been struggling with resources on this account, which is really annoying and very frustrating. But it is what it is. That's how the game works. I'm City Hall 16, all maxed out, but my... Should I max out buildings before upgrading to City Hall or no? So here's the deal, okay? City Hall should be your #1 priority always. Always, always, always. But what will end up happening long term is that your 2 builders will not always stay busy. What will end up happening is that you will have a situation where you need to get a few buildings in a chain, and you will have one builder sitting on the side waiting. At that point, you can make one of 2 decisions. Either you put that builder that is on idle to start working on your next City Hall stuff, if you know what they are. I can tell you guys, if you guys want to know like what comes up next. We have a list on the Legends Gaming website, which is everything ROC. They have a list there with all the requirements for every building. So that's what I'm doing right now, right? My idle guys are working right now on the things that are for next City Hall. I can upgrade this City Hall whenever I want, except that I don't have the resources for it. So what I'm doing is I'm building up to the next stage for what needs to happen for City Hall 24, which is this guy at 23. But for that, I need to get all these guys to 23, which means all these guys need to get to 23. So you can either do that, or you can go for your resource buildings, which are not necessarily the worst idea. Once you get those resources buildings up there, you're gonna be, and you do your researches and all that, you'll end up getting about 2.5 million resources a day. Once you are, of course, City Hall level 25 on 24, and all of them, one of them is gonna have to be 25. So you can start working in that direction. I am not a big fan of that. I've started doing that recently on the big account just because I don't have 2 things to do in parallel, because I don't know what I need to get done. And quite honestly, I need to do level 25s now, and everything is insanely expensive. So I'm not just gonna... Gecko, one question. Will Baybar's first skill affect all three targets with March speed reduction, or just the one main target? Let's go read the skill. I like to read the skill with you guys because some people might not know what we're talking about. So Baybar's first skill deals massive damage to enemies forward-facing fan shape and reduces the target's March speed. So I would assume that this is only for the one that, you know what, we can test this. We can test this pretty easily. We can test this. How about that? How about this? I'm gonna have to send a couple of these guys back soon. We will send bay bars and we're gonna test it out. Okay? We're gonna drag some lower level barbarians around us, and we'll do that and see how it works. You miss Clash of Clans? Clash of Clans. I have not played Clash of Clans, you know? I've never played Clash of Clans. I have, but I never really understood the point of the game. Like, I see people like Echo Gaming who makes a lot of videos about that, and I see that like fight raiding and stuff like that is all what's all about. You set up your city in a way that it's unraidable. But I think that it was such a steep learning curve early on that I kind of got scared and bored out of it. I didn't understand too well what you got to do in there. So we got plenty of AP. And by the way, guys, don't zero out your AP, okay? I'm not an OG strategy gamer. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not. I definitely am not. My kingdom died because one player who reached 6 million in 45 days. Crazy spending. All other spenders lost interest. See, that's exactly why. That's exactly why you don't. What should I do with my 83 million gold? Hold on to that for now. You will be doing a lot of researches later on. Although 83 million gold is quite a lot indeed. Very little you can do with that except researches, but still help your. You're gonna want those once you have your tier 5s too. Gotta go later, Simply. Thank you for being here. See you on my stream. Might catch you if you're still on. I should be on for at least another hour, hour and a half. At least. Your tier 5s will be very expensive one day. They'll need a lot of gold. If you have someone with tier 5s in your alliance trap, you can be nice and send them some gold. They'll definitely appreciate it. Who did you zero to get all this gold? I know, right? Simply, the funny thing is, well, he left, right? But I really never got into the strategy games that were like. Supercell is a really good company, but for some reason their games are a little bit hard to get started with. I think they did a better job in Brawl Stars with early game, with early game in general. But a lot of their games, early game is very weird because you really got to figure out a lot of things very quickly, or else you're screwed. And it's one of those things where you will probably mess up your first account no matter what you do. So it's like either you learn and then make a new account that's proper, or you just every kingdom has whales. That's true, but the whales sometimes are a little more considerate than others. When you have whales that just take over everything early on, all that happens is the kingdom dies and then the game dies for that kingdom. This war is so big. Alon, send me chords. Let's go watch it. Let's go see what's going on. Your Yulji is 5-5-1 right now. 1-1 right now. When do you end up using the extra builder boosting? When do you end up using the extra builder boosting? You mean are you talking about the thing that you get in the beginning where you can get a second building queue? Because if you haven't used that yet and you're VIP 6 or more, you can just use them to get, and you'll get speed ups instead. Because those are not useful anymore. They're just for the beginning. Yo, what's up, Walter? How you doing, man? If you already have your second builder's queue unlocked, then all you can do with that really is use it and get speed ups in return. Some whales are 15 million power max with our kingdoms over 100 days old. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get a whale who will destroy a kingdom within 20 minutes of the kingdom existing, or you can get a considerate whale who understands that the balance of the kingdom is important, and even though he will be substantially bored because he's a whale who pushed up further up, he or she will understand that it's either you pace yourself or you kill the kingdom and the game is over. So this game is really weird in that concept because it doesn't, it wants people to spend a lot of money, but at the same time, those who spend a lot of money get bored very quickly. So there has to be something that, I think that once migration is a thing and we can go around kingdoms just by so the way Lords Mobile do it, I like what Lords did, where essentially they said migration scrolls cost an X amount of money or alliance points, and if you want to go anywhere, go for it. But you can just swap around. So what ends up happening is whales go after other whales, big alliances go after other big alliances, and you have kingdoms that have like 15 huge alliances that they just drain the kingdom out, kill each other, and then move on to another kingdom slow and steady and make things more interesting. Nathan, I'll be back in 20. See you then, man. So I think that that's going to be the only thing that will really be good for whales. But like we have, even here, we have 2 whales that I know that these guys are very good guys, but they're so, I have no doubt in my mind that they're so bored. Kirch is definitely, like, he does everything he can. Go to Kingdom 92. Let's see the war. Let's do it. Kingdom 92. We're going to put whatever chords. What's Kingdom 92? Zone 2. How the hell am I supposed to know what Zone 2 is? Where are we going in Kingdom 92, Salma? Our alpha whale is 90 million. Exactly. Ours is 2. And quite honestly, like, what can he do? He's just building, gathering, doing level 5, whatchamacall them? Level 5 barbarian forts all day, but what can you do beyond that, right? Alon said zone 2 and he said God A, God Q, God M, God Z. So let's go look for gods. Where are the gods? 211, okay. Screw it. Unable to be viewed because it's in protected? That's some BS. That is some BS right there. We cannot view a kingdom that is in protected mode. That's ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Bruh. That's so stupid. Let me view it at least. You're free to play and you have tier 4s, which is pretty good. It is really good. It is really good that you got there. It's not easy at all. I cannot view 211. It's so stupid. Make an account if you want. Everything will be foggy. I won't be able to see a single thing. 38 days and got war. I mean, the same thing is with Kingdom 231. Kingdom 231 is just ridiculous. I can show you a little bit of Kingdom 231. I don't know if something's going on there right now. But Kingdom 231 exists for 23 days and these guys are going ham. These guys are going crazy. You guys want to see? I can show you really quickly. I'll swap on the big account to the free-to-play account, which is in CDR. Which, by the way, someone very hatefully, I guess, commented on the free-to-play video that VIP 5 and you say you're free-to-play? Lol. Like, come on, man. Oh, hello. This is actually important. What I got I got a notification that is very critical. Oh my god. Sell right now. Let me really quickly. Sorry guys. I know you guys are not here to see me looking at my phone. I know. But I gotta do this. Dot. Preview sale. Bastards. Wasn't it bigger, higher price? What the hell are you guys talking about? So you're telling me what? Screw it. Okay. got some cash available. Cool. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, if you want to watch, you got to make a new account. That's not going to happen then. How much power you got in last arc of Osiris? How much power you got? We were like 800 million or something like that. You're VIP 5 right now and you're free to play. So let me swap accounts very quickly so you guys can see things better. That's the free to play account. I'm in the Codeine family, and these guys have they have spenders, right? They have people buying packs. You can see right here, just gold packs and VIP points coming out of everywhere. And every now I picked up a couple of times 2,000 points from these, and that's how I'm VIP 5. You guys can see very clearly every time you see Kusunoki, not Kusunoki. Wow, you see Minamoto right here. That is the first recharge bonus. As long as you guys will see him up there, I have not purchased a single pack, and therefore it's a free-to-play account. So I don't know why people are doubting it. Yo, what's up, Ish? How you doing? So this account is actually in a place that is going crazy, right? So what ended up happening is that the Codeine family are trying to take over the kingdom, as I'm trying to do my best to defog it for war watching. And ended up happening that, as you can see, our leader is out here. Is all the way out here, and the war is raging in here at all times. If I go look what's going on right now, we'll find someone fighting, but the war has been raging between a few alliances. So the Codeine family are looking into taking over this kingdom, and there are people who are not happy about that. If you guys look right here, we're currently the strongest alliance, but not by a lot. AK are, I don't know who they are, if they're friends or not, but one fam, the Russians, they are not happy about the Codeines. You can see one fam has 6 fam, has 9 fam, and there's a 2 fam, and they just swap around between them. You can see that they have a big boy. They're big boy. These are the 2 big boys in here, and it's a very rough fight because all of these guys are very, very strong. So I'm kind of like in between trying to figure out how I defog this whole damn map and surviving, right? Growing, because I cannot be useful against the whales. With tier 2s, I can't help anything. So we're working on defogging the map so I can show you guys some goodies. And I'm actually going to make the next free-to-play account video is going to be about defogging the map and its importance and the strategies behind defogging the map. And if you guys don't know how to defog the map the best possible way, it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. You see all these roads right here? What I did is I am located right here, right? Now, obviously, you cannot make it to here, right? We cannot make it to here. What we can do is change to the explore view and just look around where all the altars are, where all the shrines and altars are, and hope we find one of these guys. Now, the funny thing is I don't know the path to here, right? But I definitely know the path to here. Somehow, miraculously, I can go in here. And when that happens, as you can see, the arrows are coming from the fog. And what will happen is a path will be cleared to get here automatically. So the best way to defog the map relatively fast is by creating as many paths as possible. The way you do that is by having one guy go up and one guy go down, and then you get all the borders unlocked. Now, when you're doing the borders, what will end up happening is that at this stage, what he's doing is going here and here. And I'm not going to let him go back. I'm going to make him go straight this way. And then I'm going to make him go straight this way, right? But he went like this and like that. But from here, the shortest path is not doing this back. He's probably going to be cutting up this way, this way, this way, and that way, and clearing a bunch of free fog. So the idea is you keep going further away in different angles and then just let him go back. And then again, you keep taking that same path, do a couple steps more, and then let him go back. And long term, what you'll have is kind of what I have on my jumper, which you guys can see right here, which you can see, oh wow, you can see a substantial amount of the map is defogged. And it's not only defogged, it has a lot of paths in it. The good thing about paths is that when you have paths to areas, then you can send your your scouts to go clear out the map in specific places based on your needs. Come on, zoom out. You guys can hear me clicking control and scrolling because Memu player is being annoying. Scroll in, scroll out. More. You have more than this. Okay, screw you. So you can see, for example, we had a war down here. So because I had paths this way, I just sent them here and cleared all this out. But you can see I have paths drawn out pretty much the whole map, just like this. It took me much less time than you think to get all this done. As you can see, all the frame is unlocked. And then from there, I defogged full areas based on my need. So you can see the whole frame is unlocked, and you can literally see the paths that the scouts took to get back home, even though to get there, what they did was not necessarily that path. I need to catch up with you guys. You're free to play and your VIP 7 without spending any diamonds. That's exactly it. 196, 143. What did I miss? 196, 143 what? Our kingdom is so peaceful, no wars. Long term, that's kind of boring. Ish, do you play Clash of Clans? Also 240. You can scout bases located near the holy sites. That's true, Walter. That's what I also did. You can scout bases and you can get the things, but more often than not, when the server is much earlier in its time, there's not people close to all these things yet. Irene, what's up? How you doing? I haven't seen you here before. Have I? Nitesh, I guess no real answer to my question posted a minute ago back to except getting T5s. Wait. Time out, Nitesh. Time out. Don't be like that. Let me look again. What was the question? I lost a battle with Max. I completely missed it. My bad. I lost a battle with Max Mina Cao Cao against Max Richard and not Max Charles. What should I do? My civilization is Arabia. Should I wait for Saladin or something else? Did you send cavalry? Because if you send cavalry, you're going to lose no matter what. Both tier 4s, I had 100%. So the unfortunate thing for you is that this game on top of these stats has a very clear way in which each set of troops counters each other. Cavalry counter archers. Archers counter infantry. Infantry counter cavalry. So even if both of you send max commanders, max stats, max everything, infantry will always win. So there is nothing you can do except fight either with archers or with infantry. And therefore, there's nothing really you can do, Nitesh, against full infantries. There's other things you can do, right? You can decide to send a set of troops which are infantry archers, and with something like a Scipio and Osman or something like that, and then just have the infantry versus infantry tanking each other while the archers do the counter for your things. But so YSG and El Cid or YSG and Herman? YSG and Herman. El Cid, listen, I'm gonna take the bit that apparently Spooby did before me, so I'll give Spooby the credit for it, because if he did it before me, he's the owner of it. I do not validate using an archer commander that wields a sword, period. That's it. YSG with Herman, yes. Would you like to feature our guild in your channel? Irene, hit me in the description. You'll find my Discord group. You can find me in that Discord group. Private message me and let's talk about it. I definitely would love to. Especially if you're talking about Ark of Osiris, because I am definitely looking forward to cast as many Ark of Osirises as I can. Nitish, I'm so sorry. Nitish, I'm sorry that it took a little while to answer your question. Thank you for your patience, and I hope the answer was clear for you. My bad, man. Sometimes I go on a rant or just miss a question, so don't take it personally. Come join the commentary next Ark of Osiris, Kingdom 53. When is your Ark of Osiris, Irene? Hit me up on Discord really quickly. I have it open here. If I can, I probably will. Why not? Salma, can I share this? Can I share the picture you just sent me? Would you mind if I share it? This girl. El Cid El sucks. What's up, Necromental? No. Okay, I won't share it. But holy Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. Holy wow. Show me your epics too, please. Oh, someone. There you are. Are you Irene? Hi. There we go. So Kingdom 63, huh? When is your Ark of Osiris? When is your Ark of Osiris? If it's soon, we could totally do a live stream of it. Why not? I actually want to do a bunch of cool things. I have a super good idea that the guys in Legends Gaming and myself have talked about. It's almost start. Ooh. We can do Ark of Osiris. You guys want me to do Ark of Osiris? If I do an Ark of Osiris cast, what I'll have to do is I'm gonna have to turn off the stream and turn it back on, so the VOD is just the Ark of Osiris and not all of this. So in case I let you guys know that I will be casting. Oh, so it's not today. Sweet. Sweet, so we got one more. As of right now, I have 3 alliances on board to cast their events, and I'd love to get Irene as well. And as far as I'm concerned, I'll keep casting you guys every single time if it works out. It's tomorrow. Sweet, we can do that. That'd be dope. I'm totally down. I'll have to make an account before all that, but hopefully if we get everything done ahead of time, it'll be cool. It'll be good. I don't know if I can watch an Ark if I wasn't part of the alliance when the registration was going on. So that's a good question to figure out. But what I want to do is I want to set up a list of, like, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, 20, even 30 alliances that I will send you guys, like, this Google form, which you guys can keep. And pretty much you fill it in every time you guys are setting up your Ark of Osiris. That way I can stay informed of what you guys are deciding to do. And based on whoever lets me know when their Ark of Osiris is, I will make accounts in every single kingdom. And I will get in touch with the leaders and be like, yo, I want to cast you today. Is that okay? If so, bam, we got a cast. And the idea will be to cast over the weekend, maybe 4 to 6 Ark of Osirises, and then we'll do a lot of cool stuff on top of that. So if you guys are interested, there is a Discord group which you can join in the description. I will be making a channel there that'll have all of that stuff, all the Ark of Osiris stuff, and then from there we'll figure it out. Now, because I want to involve other Rise of Civilizations content creators, and you guys are not seeing the other screen, which is no bueno. Because I want to involve other Rise of Civilizations content creators in this, I might make a separate Discord that will be like a middle ground Discord. So it's not on my Discord, it's not on their Discord, it's on a middle Discord that belongs to everyone. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Ooh, I definitely want to come see you guys. Holy lordy, you guys are big. I'm totally down. I'm totally down. I'm definitely down. Just let me know. I don't mind streaming also smaller alliances, by the way. I think it's really cool to see smaller alliances also try to figure things out. And by the way, someone subscribed and I didn't shout you out, which is rude of me. I completely missed that. Wow. I'm going to make it pop on the screen again and say thank you again. And say thank you. Some Russian name I cannot say, but you will be on the screen again. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. First subscriber of the night. Joined already the beer glass. I don't have beer, but I have coffee, so cheers. Sipping on this espresso. You need to be in the alliance when the registration is. Okay, so have you guys registered already? Is your registration closed? If so, that sucks. If it's not, then I'll make an account right now and join you guys. Have you registered already, Rushi? I think you have, haven't you? Which will suck. I'm not sure if to view you have to be in the alliance. We're gonna have to figure that one out. I definitely want to, though. Definitely. Damn. So your registration is closed. I wonder if I cannot view it. Someone is scouting the jumper account. Michael Myers. He's not really someone I need to worry about, is he? You'll go talk to Shinchi later. God, is he streaming as well? Is Shinchi streaming as well? That makes sense. So stupid. I really don't get why YouTube is so buggy lately. Who's the best epic garrison commander? Ooh, that's a nice question. Hey, are you not gonna work? Whoa, time out. What's going on here? Yeah, okay, well that's that. Who's the back? Yeah, we were on that subject. Hold on a second. Let's talk about epic garrison guys for a moment. I just gotta make sure that I keep an eye on these scouts, because this guy's about to finish his scouting and he's gonna have to keep doing work. Come on. Fog exploration done. Keep going for the next one. So, if you guys don't mind, I'll switch to the jumper because he's on this monitor and it's just easier for me to look at this monitor and look at you guys. So 1 second. We do this and then we do that. Okay, so you want to have a commander which has obviously a garrison skill. Now, a few of them have garrison skill, from Eulogy to Herman to Pelagius. Pretty much all the specialization commanders are also garrison commanders. So the real question is, how are you going to use your marches in terms of attack? And from there, you pretty much deduct the commanders that you need for specialization marches. One of them you will have to sacrifice towards a garrison to make him a secondary commander. Now, let's do this. If we're talking about the best combinations out there, if we don't have 2 maxed out commanders, like I don't have, then we want legendary commanders. Then what we want to do is we want to max an epic and max a legendary and have those 2 together until the legendary commander is strong enough, right? And therefore, if you ask me, Eulogy is a great infantry commander, and he's even a good leading commander for infantry. If my plan is to have him leading Richard, having Richard on the wall and have him leading Richard, that's going to be what's going to happen until I have Charles to lead Richard. So from there, you can use him to lead any infantry set that you will make, and you can go with absolutely anything. If you're setting him up to be the leader for an infantry march, then the secondary you can send with him, if you're looking at straight infantry as a secondary march, is Sun Tzu. When you do that, essentially, you're putting Sun Tzu's job as a secondary commander, and therefore, he should be your garrison guy. You can set him up as a garrison guy. Greetings for Night King. Hey, what's up, man? We got to do some testing. I hope you're going to be around later tonight, because I really got to keep doing some testings, man. We got to get some testing going. I'm down to keep testing all the things we tested yesterday. So I would put Sun Tzu as a garrison commander and have him as a secondary, and have Eulogy lead him once the time comes for all that. But you need a secondary commander, and at that point it really doesn't matter because his talents don't go into effect. So you can take any other commander that has a good garrison skill. I'm not a big fan, quite honestly, of the garrison skills that are about the watchtower. I'm not a fan. I prefer the skills that do troop damage reduction or increased damage. Troop defense. These are the kinds of guys that I would put on the wall. I would not put your fate into the watchtower. Absolutely not. I've almost... Oof, you sent me a picture. I'm not going to show it. Okay, well, that that's a bit less impressive, but you have those sculptures to back that up, right? So what are you gonna max next? Who's your next on the list? Off the bat, I can tell you who I would do. Yeah. Ping me later, throw some troops for tests. Used to make tests with it a few times. So my big problem, honestly, with all these tests is this. Yesterday, I had about 6 or 7 million resources of each, and they all went to heal tier 4s from the tests. And I somehow need to get here. So this is rough. I've been doing the buildings around City Hall 24 to get a little bit ahead. But the resources are a pain in the butt. I do have the bag to keep doing tests. But I definitely don't have the bag to keep progressing in terms of the progress that I want to make. Let's get these VIPs out of the way. So we're building up our bank again. As you guys can see, we have a little bit of a bank being built up. And you know what? I actually really want to do two things. First of all, we're going to open all of these supply boxes for more resources. Very good. Woohoo! This is the goodies. You guys know how much I love me some gold keys. I love me some gold keys. Maybe AB the Beast has resources left. No, he doesn't. He emptied his account on me the other day. Like, back then. That's not bad resources. But you know what catches my eye. You know what I like. This is how you get to my heart. Gold keys, man. Adkar, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm so sorry that I missed your hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I see you all the time on other people's streams, so I make sure to shout you out there as well. Are you the one who is in the something Google Plus community? What the heck is Google Plus? Who uses Google Plus? What is Google Plus? For real. When Saladin comes out, do you think he will replace Mina as a pair with Cao Cao? Talking in terms of acting nuker. So, that's a really, really, really good question. The answer is no. And I'll tell you why. Minamoto is by far, by a lot, by a ginormous amount, have those caravans out. No, that's fine, man. It's not that big of a deal. We're doing good in between for now. I really hate asking for help, to be honest with you. I rather grind and do the hard work because it just pays off. The arc is not happening that soon yet. Sweet. Cool, sweet. So that's gonna be confirmed for sure. Awesome. Here's the facepalm. You like the music? Here's the song in case you're interested in listening to it later on, not on my stream. If you guys want any song that plays in the background, please make sure to let me know in the chat, and I will 100% share with you guys the link, except that this stupid thing doesn't show the link because YouTube is being a pain. But here you go. Oh, great. There you go, Mohammed. So that's the song that was playing right there that you liked. So hold on, sorry. Max the money moto. I'm on my way there. The problem is the money, not the moto. But anyway, Minamoto or Moneymoto is the cheapest legendary commander, period. Now, do you know why he's the cheapest legendary commander? Guys, type in the chat if you guys know why he's. Let me know why you think he is the. Why do you think I'm saying he's the cheapest legendary commander? Which one's the most badass looking commander, in my opinion? Let's go look through them. have to say, I love Saladin. I like the fact that he is always angry. I like the fact that he has a like a proper beard. He's not an old man beard like Baybar's, and he's also not like a I wanna be a beard slash whatever the heck that's called. I forget what they're called when it's like that. And this is a goatee, and it's like it's a half goatee. I don't know what. And I cannot be more Asian than this. Sorry, I'm not trying to be stereotypical or anything like that. It's just that's exactly why they did this. And he has like a proper nice little beard. He looks always very, very, very upset. I kind of like his face too. He is like, he's the big boy, right? He's the big boy. But he is more of a regular sized person who is just angry all the time. Did I do something wrong? No, hell no. Why would you do something wrong? You two are talking about Google Plus, and I'm completely out of that conversation. Most badass epic 100% is Lohar. Listen, Lohar used to be the most badass until they changed his image to be Pedo Bear. Look at this. This is the guy that this is the reason, that face right there is the reason YouTube is demonetizing videos. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's a big issue going on YouTube right now that YouTube has been demonetizing videos that have anything to do with potential child abuse. And this face right here is the reason YouTube would do that to me, right there. Moneymoto is the cheapest legendary commander indeed. Just max him out, 189 bucks, VIP chests. With only VIP, 9. Any other commanders takes 500 bucks. So you are right, but you're also not right. That $500 is a complete speculation. You can get it for 500, you can get a legendary commander for 1,000, you can get a legendary commander for 20 bucks. Well, not 20 bucks, but the point is exactly this. Minamoto, to get maxed out, has a price, period. $189 will max him out. Done deal. You know which one's the second cheapest legendary commander to get? Hannibal. Why? Because he has a price tag. Once you know how much to spend on him, you spend it and that's that. You can start doing the calculations to try to figure out how many, all the 700 whatever sculptures you need, and to say, okay, if I buy them all from the VIP shop, 20 a week for 40,000 gems, then therefore this is the price tag of, bruh. By the time you max out someone from the VIP shop, will take you weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You'll spend a ton of money. You won't be able to hold on to those gems because you're going to be using them for something else. Both Minamoto and Hannibal have a price tag. You know exactly what you're spending to get them. And on top of that, you'll be spending money on them and on other things. The next pack I want to purchase on this account is going to be this one, which will give me 100 sculptures and all this BS, which I don't really like. I might even skip it and go straight here because look at Arrows of Resistance. Look at the Books of Covenant that you get. These are fantastic packs. You're getting not only Minamoto, but also a bunch of other things for the price of Minamoto. So that's why these two are the cheapest legendary commanders. Free to play, leave the room. Yeah, I mean, I have a free to play account too. I understand the struggles of being a free to play account. I don't think that it's a bad thing to be a free to play account, but I do think that you should know things about this game that are pay to win, just so you have the knowledge. Now, I want to show you guys on the free to play account really quickly. You remember what I told you about creating paths in the game? You can see right now that when I sent this guy up here, he walked all the way on the path that he knew previously. So we came from here, he went all the way through here, all the way through here, all the way through here, and then unlocked here. But when he finished his defogging, he was somewhere on this side, and the game calculated that he has a better chance of going like this, and he's probably gonna connect somewhere in here. All this is freebies. I have not done anything, and he is defogging the map by himself. So that's a very cool trick. I said minimum for the others. Yeah, I completely agree. So it's one of those things where Minamoto I just literally have to put the money in the PayPal account so it works. My credit card is a pain in the butt. And that's why I say, by the way, if any of you plan on sending a donation like these guys up here, like the gold, which are the gold keys, the gold coins right here, there's a link in the description, and that actually goes straight to my PayPal account, which means I can instantly use it here. So just keep that in mind. So for example, these guys sent me those super chats to buy packs. I already bought those packs live on stream, but it was from money that I had, and I'm waiting for the end of March to get that payment right there. So it's one of those things where you just gotta get money into the PayPal account, which takes forever because this is not America. I wish this was America. If I was living in America, I'd be spending left and right and not even caring, because it's just like that. You guys don't have the problems of credit cards and companies and authorizations and all that BS. But hypothetically, money-wise, I understand. But hypothetically, if you were to max Cao Cao, Min, and Saladin, how would you make up your army? That's an interesting one. Let's go briefly understand a couple of things about these guys. So both, well, technically Saladin is too, isn't he? This guy right here is a conquering commander, and both these guys right here are peacekeepers, okay? Now, he's a skill commander, he's a mobility, and he is a support. If you ask me, what'll end up happening is that he will most likely become a primary commander. And let's go look at someone with conquering just so we can have a better idea on what the talents look like. And when it comes to conquering, conquering is all about attacking other governors' cities. But it's not only attacking other governors' cities, okay? You have a good amount of defense for all troops, attack for all troops, increased troop load, which is completely useless unless you're gathering, reduce counterattack damage taken, which you can use on the field. So I think that once people max out Saladin, and what they'll do is they'll have him as a cavalry conquering set, he will probably take over the main. He will be the first commander of attacks. And then the question is, who will be his second? At that point, the second's skills are useless, so either one of them will become probably a peacekeeping guy. And if you're asking me, what'll most likely happen is we have 1400 damage with an additional factor of 600. In here, we have 1400 attack reduction, march speed reduction, okay? This we don't care for. Cavalry march speed, attack bonus. Cavalry march speed, attack bonus, okay? Damage taken increased by, and healing factor. If you ask me, what'll end up happening is that Cao Cao will become a secondary, primarily because he's a healer. He will also have the luxury of more march speed, which will be nice. And Minamoto can be now useful for something else. What is something else? You can probably, I mean, I would 100% make Cao Cao at that point a peacekeeping commander as a secondary for Saladin. And have Minamoto either... honestly, you can probably get away with keeping Minamoto as a peacekeeper as well and have Pelagius lead the way. What do you think about that? I think that would work. I think that would really work. Full attack isn't... my Scipio is on full attack with some leadership talent. I think that's the wrong way to look at... isn't support skill rejuvenate good to pass on Saladin? The rejuvenate... I mean... Rejuvenate. What are you talking about? You're talking about the talent, right? You're talking about... this? Nah. Talking about this, right? Rejuvenate. Which is nice and all, but if you have him as a secondary... Rejuvenate can really increase healing for Cao Cao. Cao Cao is not... Unfortunately, when you're setting these guys up, then you're getting the luxury of either having him as a main with him as a secondary, and then you can take advantage of the skill tree. I don't know. I think that you will get away having Saladin in, because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not mistaken, this guy does so much damage that you'd say that you might put him as a... I wouldn't put him as a secondary, period. I'd keep him as a cavalry commanding first commander, and then you are out of options. I don't think he will be a secondary, but maybe he will be. Maybe he is worth having him as a secondary, and maybe have him being led by Minamoto with Rejuvenate, but he doesn't have Rejuvenate, right? So it's one of those things where I think, for me, you're wrong. Cavs and support is good for Saladin. If you want to pair him with Cao Cao and Conquering, Conquering is a trash tree. Maybe you're right, you know, maybe you're right. We're gonna have to really see how these pairings will work out. You're saying that you would put Saladin as a secondary commander? You would put a Saladin as a secondary commander, and you would put in Cao Cao as a primary, or that's what you're saying, Ezekiel? And by the way, I'm gonna tell you something right here, right now, that I want you guys to always keep in mind. I will 100% always be open-minded about anything you guys say, and I base my opinions based on things that I see in the game. I might be wrong, you know. I honestly cannot tell you. If you're asking me, are you the genius behind everything that has to do with Rise of Civilizations, my answer is no. Okay, so bear with me. If you guys have any constructive feedback, you guys say, hey, I think you're wrong, this is why, I'll take it, I'll test it, I'll think about it. If you're right, you've changed my mind. So Ezekiel, if you think it's wrong, support is good for Saladin if you want to pair him with Cao Cao. Support talent has Rejuvenate with 150 Rage, so Saladin as main is basically much stronger than Minamoto tree. So in support, hello support, right? So let's go look for someone with support. I forget who is here. Here she is. So the support tree, you have what? This guy instantly restores Rage when a skill is used, Rejuvenate. So that's a good point too. And it's not, there's a line here. So you would need 1, 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15, 18 points to get there. So once you max out your Saladin, you should be able to go to here and to have your cavalry. So yeah, that's a good point. Look at the support tree. Yeah, exactly. Healing gives more damage plus other. Okay, so you're saying go with support over. I can agree. I can agree. Go with support over Conquering. Definitely, 100%. So I would, if you guys are going in that direction, then sure. I completely agree with that. I completely agree with you that it's much better. I wasn't thinking about him that way, which is really good that you pointed that out, because I was not thinking about him in terms of support. I was not thinking about the fact that you can go this path right here to this Rejuvenate and get an obscene amount of Rage restore, and you get this as well on your way, right? So normal attack will get you 3 Rage, which will boost this up, and you'll keep getting these bouncing back and forth. That's really good. I like it. So we're still talking about Saladin as main with cavalry and support all the way to the Rejuvenate. And then from there, the question is, what do you do as a secondary? Probably if you go Cao Cao as a secondary or Minamoto as a secondary, I'd go with Cao Cao, I guess, primarily because of his healing factor, and that's that. Yes, he's always secondary. I mean, it's not that true unless you're going for a Cao Cao that's a mobility and you're moving fast on the map, but more often than not, you're correct. These are trees. It makes sense because it's going to cost more, so the win situation for the company. What? I'm so confused about what you just said, Milton. And I don't know. I need to refresh this real quick because this is weird. By the way, guys, if you like the stream, if you guys are enjoying the content, hit the like button on the stream. It does help a lot. If you're new to the channel, haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell so you get a notification every time I upload that. You'll make this number go up. You'll get your thing on the screen, and you will join the beer glass for the next couple days. So just keep that in mind. And I see that it messed up my chat. Damn, YouTube has been buggy lately. That's upsetting. Hold on a second. I cannot see you guys. I cannot stream without seeing you guys. That's ridiculous. Let me see you beautiful bastards. That's 1. That's 2. You go up here. You go down here. And you need to grow a little bit. Now I can see everything again. Woohoo! 180 mil. No way there is a T5. What? Tomorrow is Ark of Osiris. They got 100 million power with only 19 guys. Do you think probably get a T5 guy? Absolutely not. A T5 guy would be 40. A very lean tier 5 guy is 40 million power. And that's if he only has one type of tier 5s. So no way they have tier 5s in there with 19 people. It has to be stronger and better than Minamoto so they win more money. Listen, money is the last thing these guys are worried about, because for them, it doesn't matter which commander you're using or what you're doing. The more damage you do, the better. Sorry, Salma, how am I not casting your Ark of Osiris? How did you not get in touch with me and have me cast you? I'm a little upset about that, because we were good friends for a while and you never told me. And you are probably going to be using a very, very big account, doing very, very big things and awesome things, and I cannot cast it because you didn't tell me. I'm slightly offended. Oh yes, we are saved. Yes, we are. Saved indeed. 10M per player? Probably. The big account is tomorrow, not today. Did you sign up? Did you register already? I want to cast you. If you guys haven't done your registration yet, I might be able to join. How strong, Salma? Oh, buddy. There is 22 going ham. What's up, man? I really, really hope EZD shows up, because he asked a question on Scooby's stream the other day, which was not answered completely, and I wanted to make sure he gets his answer. So if he shows up, it'll be really, really nice, because I really want to answer that question for him. Saladin is a perfect pair for Cao Cao. The Elixir and counterattack support trees are so strong. I couldn't agree with you more. I think that once the once Saladin comes out, everything will change. Honestly, Saladin is going to be a pain in the butt. I've been working tirelessly to get to the point where I'm ready to get him, because it's going to be a nightmare. In Kingdom 58, it'll be a nightmare for sure. It'll be a nightmare for sure to get him. But on this account, I might be able to get him a little bit easier. I'll be able to get him a little bit easier for sure. And if you guys don't mind, I keep looking to the side here to the free-to-play account, because I'm doing some things on it in the background. I mean, I don't know why she didn't let us cast her, but maybe next time she'll be kind enough to let us know ahead of time. I'd love to see her at work too. I'm not gonna lie. I know she's a big player, she's a strong player, but gotta see the work. And I gotta get these done too, because holy lordy, we gotta get that gold key hype. The gold key hype. Open that. That's weird. That's really weird. Did I open a key by accident? Looks like it. All right, let's go keep hunting barbarians, because I'm just not doing anything with my marches as we chill, and that's just not good. I might as well do something with them right in the background. Let's keep going this way. Go for these 20s. All right, so we have the standard the standard tanking unit, who are gonna take most of the heavy damage. I'm gonna walk for 4 minutes and 32 seconds. So who's next? I'm gonna send these guys, but they have a shorter march. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on them, which I said last time and I didn't. So that wasn't very productive. We're gonna also train this guy, 422. And we're also gonna train this guy. Bam, perfect. Hey Gecko, what's your thoughts on a farm account? Excellent idea. You must have a farm account if you want to succeed as out on a higher level. You have to have one. So I will say this. I have a farm account in Kingdom 58. It is insanely useful. I do not have one in here yet, and I do not have one. Excuse me, did I miss a dono? What the hell? Did it pop on the stream and I missed it? Ish donated $5. I am repopping it. Ish, thank you very much. I'm so sorry I missed it. It was 2 minutes ago. He donated $5. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Did you join the beer glass? If you didn't join the beer glass, I'll be really upset. I think you joined the beer glass. Do I see more gold nuggets in the beer glass? I want to see this. No way you didn't join the beer glass. Yeah, you did. They're not golds. They're the silvers right here. Sweet. Thank you very much, Ish. I really appreciate it, and I'm very sorry I missed it. I got to keep an eye on that. I'm not used to that. So thank you very much. Appreciate you for the nice little tip. That's awesome. So here's one of our whales. Shout out to Mr. Kirch. Look at him. Jesus. Look at him. These guys are big boys. I mean, honestly, look at these guys. They're just like, they keep fighting for number 1, which is really funny. And then we have Night King. Shout out to Night King. He was just here on the stream. And we have Jigga, who I was testing things with. So that's pretty dope. He's right now in Death Syndicate doing some things around the kingdom. S, thank you very much for pointing that out, man. I need to keep this like that. Because I can show you guys very quickly. Well, if I show you, then everything will get messed up. I'll turn off the preview. That way you guys don't see. Would you guys see? If I show you this, then you guys... Yeah, because you don't see the preview. So the way it works is you have OBS, right? Which you're seeing right here. And I have this view that has all the things. Now get ready for Inception. This view right here shows you... what I usually look at, and when I swap between scenes, you can see when I swap between accounts, all I have to do is do that, and you can see now the 2 accounts. And when I click transition, you will see that it changes. So now you guys are not seeing OBS because you're seeing the other monitor. So when I am on stream doing like swapping between the accounts and stuff like that, then I'm on this view, and every now and then I need to remember to go back to the other view where it has all the rest of the stuff. Roosevelt, what's up, man? How you doing? I just realized I have more kills on 40-day-old jumper than on my 130 days account. Yeah, Alon, it's just like once you have a jumper, you do everything faster, better, stronger. It's a lot more fun. Are you using BlueStacks? No, I'm not. I'm using Memo Player. And trust me when I tell you, I gave BlueStacks plenty of opportunity to get their stuff together, and they didn't. I've not had as many issues as I've had with BlueStacks. Nice setup. Thank you. Milton, I'm working on something else that's going to be super cool. I'm so excited to share it with you guys about the casting of Ark of Osiris's. I have a very cool setup for something new that I'm sure nobody has done before, casting Ark of Osiris. So I'm really excited to get some of those going, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, because I plan on taking this casting of Ark of Osiris to the next level. I have to go, buddy. See you later. Have fun. Thank you, Salma, for being here. I appreciate you. Let's talk later. I want to stream your Ark of Osiris next time. You have to let me. At least once. Come on. Let's be friends. Later, Salma. I'll talk to you on Discord later today, probably. All right, here we go. Starting a long swordsman research. Oh, we. Say that again. BlueStacks pissing me off. Go for Memo Player. I am using Memo Player. Google that, download that. Trust me when I tell you, you will not regret it. Ooh, someone leveled up. Was it? I hope it was Richard. Who was it that leveled up? Was it Richard? Nope, it was LOHAR. Nice. Leveling up. Bam, 8 seconds. We're gonna wait for you. 4 seconds, no. 8 seconds, you can go. Now all of you can go, it doesn't matter. I really want the first one to take the main damage. Trust me, Memo Player has not disappointed. Memo Player is what I used to use when I used to play hardcore Lords Mobile. And I had a point where I had 12 farm accounts on Lords Mobile, which I had macros written for. And I used to make obscene amounts of resources from them. And I used to be able to open 9 accounts at a time on my PC without it lagging. So Memo Player has always been my go-to guy. I'll be dead ass honest with you guys, right? I mean, I need to stop cursing. I'll be very honest with you guys. I wanted to give BlueStacks a chance because BlueStacks have like this partnership program with YouTubers that I wanted to be part of. But quite honestly, I cannot back a product that is that unstable. So I said, screw it. What CPU do you have? When I used to do that, I used to have a Core i7 2nd generation. That's how bad it is. Nowadays I have, I think it's a 7th generation Core i7. The 2nd generation used to run 9 out of 12. I had 9 things on my screen, and you can set up, the cool thing about Memo Player, which I can show you guys in a second, if I do this and then do that, is that you can set it up so that, I think in here, where's the setup on the settings on this? You can set him up so that it stays in a certain size and certain position on the screen. You can save the settings of your of that instance, and then when you turn on all the instances, you just turn them on. Like, really? You have a multi, you see, so I have the big and the jumper running in the background, and you can just, I could make them so that like the jumper is here and the big is here, and then I used to put 9 accounts on the screen and run the macros. Upping to City Hall 20, congrats, man, you're so close to those tier 4s. That's awesome. Every time I try to chat in BlueStacks, it closes. You know, I have a 50-50 success rate on Memo Player when it comes to chat. Chat is really, really, really problematic in this game. I've talked to the devs before about it. It's a 50-50 whether it'll work right now or not. And the worst part about chat is not even that. The worst part is these messages right here do not synchronize between the devices. So if anyone I'm having a conversation with on the phone messages me while I'm on stream and I don't notice it, then I think that he never messaged me back. At some point when I was not in high, CYS Lee was the king, and he was very, very kind and gave me one of the boxes that the kings give out. And I messaged him, I was like, yo, thank you very much. And he never replied. I was like, okay, well, that's that. And then like a week later, I opened on the PC the thing, and I found out he did reply, but it was on the PC thing and not on the, that's so stupid. You can't link Apple accounts to BlueStacks Android account for ROS. No, you can't. That's the worst part about the iOS platform, that you cannot use emulators. Cool, bro. Cool, Robin. Cool story, bro. 10 out of 10. Let's do more LOHARs. We gotta get the LOHARs. Should I tell LG1 to say hi to stream? There you go. And look at that. Done with KE, I think. Bam. There you go. Let's see if anyone says hi. So guys, let me ask you a question. What do you guys think about having, so one of the problems with having a jumper, a big account, and a free-to-play account is that I have a hard time showing you guys progress on all of them. What I decided is I'm gonna take my time with the free-to-play account. That way I can do once a week a video about the free-to-play account and things that have to do with it. Would you guys want me to do one day that is a free-to-play account, one day that is a jumper day where we talk about jumper stuff? I really want to start the series up again, but I don't know if dedicating a day for the jumper, a day for the free-to-play is the best use of time, considering we will have only other 3 days for other videos. So what do you guys think? You guys like having like weekly updates of the account? I saw Shinchi does for his jumper a day-to-day up progress, which is kind of crazy because honestly, I don't know if anything changes between days, but jumper and big together is fine. Yeah, that's what I thought too, you know, because the jumper is really advancing quickly. And I think that having both of them mixed up is a better thing than having one of them separate. But I wonder what you guys think. The free-to-play day will stay free-to-play day for sure. I think that a free-to-play Friday is a great idea, and we're gonna talk about very, very basic things there that will be very useful for free-to-play players as well as for beginners. I think that what will end up happening is the free-to-play series will be both a free-to-play as well as early game videos, and then as the free-to-play account grows, it will also go through the mid-game and late game, but its pace is going to be much slower in the growth, which will help me be able to cover more things long term. Any big events we should get ready for? So I am saving all of my resources and speed ups for the day Saladin comes out, and I'm just gonna go all in and hope for the best. I will tell you guys this: do not get baited by LOHAR. I have a very, 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 very strong feeling tomorrow Karak event will come out. What they love to do is they love to make us spend our AP right before the event. So if Karak comes out tomorrow, most likely what will end up happening is that Monday's video will be about Karak, and specifically about how much AP you should have in the bags ready for any Karak that you guys might run into. So I really recommend you guys not to spend down all your AP on this LOHAR, because I'm very sure that tomorrow or within this coming week, either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, we will have a Karak event. You think you're the only ROC player with only one account? No, you're not. You're definitely not. The big boy in Kingdom 58, Zul. And by the way, shout out to Zul. He's a great, great guy. One of the nicest people I've met, and he is very humble. You know, it's like, it's very rare to find whales that are humble as well. So Zul also only has one account. But yeah, most people just get bored of one kingdom. How many accounts do I have right now? Okay, I have this account, the big account, the free-to-play account, and then I have a fourth account, which I don't really put almost any time into, and I kind of feel bad about it, because I joined DJ in Kingdom 200 because I knew DJ from Thor's Mobile, and they're great, great guys. I have a lot of fun with them. Yeah, DJ, exactly. I really like those guys. I'm in their group on Line, and Line is like a Discord, and I really like those guys. I think they're doing really good things and having a lot of fun, but I just can't. There's a limit to how much I can actually do, and I have access to another account, to a fifth account, which is the farm account. Now, add to that 2 farm accounts on Kingdom 58. Well, one's a farm account, one is a friend's account that I help occasionally. So I have my farm, my friend, my big, jumper, free to play, yeah. Too many accounts will break you up, yeah. Which is why I am focusing primarily on As of right now, on the big is just a matter of gathering and getting to tier 5. So there isn't that much to do on it. I'm focusing on the jumper. I'm focusing on the free to play, and the big. The big is the first one to get events done because he is already in a situation where getting events is pretty easy. It's just keep cranking them. But then the most amount of time I end up spending is in between the jumper and the and now the free to play account. It's just juggling all these balls is insane. I believe people are more prepared to jump when they're not invested enough already. So here's the deal. I don't think that there is a cutoff to what is considered a big investment. If you invested a ton of money on an account that's not doing anything and you're getting bored, then what's the point? Yes, you spent a lot of money on it, but it's not fun. So you had your fun with it, but what now? So I've been splitting up my time and my money on in between the jumper and the big because I really want to get those tier 5s out on the big. I did not quit it yet because I believe that migration will come, and when migration comes, I want to have one tier 5 account ready to go. There is a world where the jumper will pass the big, and if that happens, then we'll have to reevaluate. But as of right now, Kingdom 58 is where I started. I love the guys at High. I love the guys on SOC, by the way, my old alliance. I really like the people out there. So I enjoy my time being there. So I don't mind it. I don't mind keep working on it. My morning routine is to get the big out there farming, the jumper out there farming, and then do a little bit on the free to play before I go to work. And then throughout work, I click on things as it goes. Nitish, you're gonna make a jumper. So please, 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 please do me a favor if you're making a jumper. Take your time, do not invest, make accounts over. And my real big advice to anyone doing jumpers, and I really don't want to sound like I don't want to say, I don't really know how to tell you guys this without being a complete douche to someone else, but if you're making a jumper without Richard, you're not making a jumper. Do not put money into any account until you get Richard. This means you are gonna have to make accounts. You are gonna have to make characters. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy had unlocked some sort of legendary commander, but all these and another account, another email that is full of these that I just had to make a new email because I didn't want to scroll down so far to get to this. If you're not unlocking Richard, do not spend money. Unlock Richard. The way you do that is the fastest possible way to unlock Richard is make an account, get 40 tribal villages, 5 caves, 1 expedition, and the expedition will be in the main quests. You keep doing the main quests till you get that 1 key. What'll end up happening, you'll have 4 gold keys and a free roll. That's 5 rolls. No Richard, again, until you get Richard. If you don't do that, it won't work. Now, you can go for more tribal villages if you want. You can decide, I will go for the 80, and then for the 180, and then for the 360, and then for the 560. Sure, you want to spend hours and hours getting all the tribal villages and only then rolling the keys and only having to redo all that work. Cool. I can tell you that 40 tribes, 5 caves, and 1 expedition you can do in about 15 minutes. Okay? You just gotta know that you gotta get to City Hall 5 fast. So you get 2 scouts, because scout camp level 5, you get the 2nd scout. Send 2 scouts out for caves. Keep doing tribes. Keep doing the expedition. 4 keys, free 1, roll, repeat, over and over. If you end up spending money on an account that doesn't have Richard, you're not gonna get the best bang out of your buck in terms of a jumper. You can jump with YSG, sure. But YSG won't be helpful for you in the beginning of the game. Dude, we're beating their ass. Well, good for you. I can't watch. I wish I could watch. If I could watch, we'd be watching you guys and talking about your war this whole time, but I can't watch. Feels bad, man. It really feels bad. Damn, I should have known that before I messed up. You can make a new account, but everything will be fogged out, so I can't see anything. Even if I join you guys, you will defog a little bit of an area for me, and that's that. I won't be able to see anything. I'm gonna have to start defogging the map to see what's going on. Trust me, I thought about it. Milton, it's not that you messed up, okay? You didn't mess up. Okay, so you didn't... Nitish said something very important. And Nitish, I'm sorry if I keep calling you Nitish, because I have someone that works with me from India as well, whose name is Nitish, so I keep messing your name up. So... how much... let's talk... Adkar, give me a second. Let me answer Nitish's question first, and then I'll go to you. Okay? So, let me explain to you the logic. Richard is one of the strongest pairings when it comes to a legendary commander. The reason is two important things. Number one, he's a great infantry commander who does an absurd attack damage and defense bonus. So you got an insane amount of boosts from him for infantry. He, on top of that, counter damage reduction and damage taken reduction, which it's just reduction of damage you take. And he heals like crazy, reduces damage, reduces march speed. So if you're getting hit by a cavalry, the cavalry cannot run away, which is super important. Once you triggered this on a cavalry, their cavalry march speed goes down, and that's how you catch up and destroy it. On top of that, he has healing infect enhancement. So on top of the 1400 craziness, you can get another 30% at max, and the damage from Watchtower is not that important. Okay, so he is insanely OP early game. Okay, you can max this with 50 sculptures, which you can get through various ways, and you will have someone healing for days. If you look at my barbarian hunting party, I'm always sending this guy first. You know why I'm always sending this guy first as we send them to fight while we talk? Let me just make sure the Lohar arrives first. So he has 14 seconds. Now I can send her as well. You know why I send him first? Very, very, very simple. He is rocking... Nah, come on. He is rocking Richard. Why? Because they heal like crazy. They heal like crazy. The second skill is only used... True. The second skill here, increased troop damage reduction by 15% and count. Huh? Only used for garrison. It's a passive. I don't know what you're talking about. Increased troop damage reduction and count. Where on earth would you only use it as garrison? I'm so confused. So having Richard early game means you'll be healing a lot. Means you'll be destroying the cavalries early on. That's why he's so important. That was before the update, correct. In the last update, they removed that thing that it's for garrison only. Correct. You are right that was a thing back then. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go refresh some troops. Let's send them all home. It really doesn't matter. Send them all home. It is time to refresh the troops. Richard with Charles Martel is good. It is very good. It's where you want to be in terms of infantry. Bottom line is very simple. Richard in the beginning is very OP. You will be working hard to get him done. And trust me when I tell you, he's worth it. How much it takes to approximate... So I cannot answer that question very easily because it really depends. It depends on who wants him. It depends on who is saving enough. It depends on who's trying to get him at the time. I can tell you that when it came to Kingdom 58, people made like 70, 80, 100 million points to get number 1. Okay, so I cannot really give you an approximation in terms of money. I can tell you that you're gonna have to be able to do a lot of points on day 1 and on the killing event. And it really varies between kingdoms. You're talking about money. I understand you're talking about money, but I can't give you a number. I don't really know. This is, in this kingdom, for example, 39 million points from Giga, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know he was number one. Has given him most likely number one in Julius Caesar. Charles Martel, there will be people wanting to fight for it. I'm sure that the Kirch is gonna wanna very much be up there and not be here at all. I'm very sure Toxic Roast is gonna work hard on getting Charles. I'm very sure Night King is gonna work even harder to get Charles. So it really, Jiskel said in one of his videos, the second skill only works for Garrison. That's why his, so there was an update a long time ago. Wow. He's trolling, but still. In my kingdom, we are at the third MG event right now, and all of them were won by 60 million points plus. Exactly. The bottom line is there's no way to estimate it. It's just one of those things. Queso, thank you very much. Hi, Gecko. I've been lurking enough and decided to show you some love and appreciation. Thank you, man. I really appreciate those kinds of words. You really have no idea how much that means. You really, really don't. I'm very happy that you guys, that people just show up and just, if you're lurking, that's cool. Just send a message every now and then. It's great. There was, okay, so what Chiskel said in his video was not wrong. He was not wrong. I actually think I have a screenshot somewhere of it. There was a time where skill 2 had a thing here that said for garrison use only. I might even have that screenshot still. You're lagging? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. God damn it. No, why does the internet do that? Everyone's like, oh, lag, I'm out of here. God. Ugh. Storm time. It is storm time. Just hold on to your pants. Hold on to anything. Oh God, I need a storm. I need like a storm thing that I should be holding while we're in a storm. There we go. I see that things are stabilizing. Maybe we are past it. It looks like we're past the storm, right? Are we past the storm? It looks like we are past the storm. It's 5 a.m. Good night. See you. Bro, thank you very much for, it's 1 a.m. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you being here. I think I'm back. Are you back? It looks like the storm has passed. We are back. We are back. We're back. We stabilized. The storm is over, guys. I apologize for that. I have no control over that storm as I see a bunch of you left. Nothing I can do about that. Every now and then the internet messes up and I gotta wait till it fixes itself. And it just did. So we're back. Right? It passed. Everything is good. Guys, let me know if it passed. We survived. We did. Whew. Anyway, let's go back to what we were saying. And Trumpy 2, I will get back to your question in a second. Pretty much there was a time where it said here only during garrison, but that was taken out in an update. I have a screenshot of that somewhere if you want to see it, but they've changed the skill. So now what Chiskel said was true back then. After that update, things changed. It's really weird that he still has garrison though. Dropped a few viewers. What can we do? When the storm happens, some people run away and others hold on tight. If you guys held on tight, you guys are troopers. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I can't do anything about it. It's just the internet has a little bit of a hiccup. What else can I do? I don't have any option to fix it. I just have to power through it. We all have to just power through it together. And if you guys stuck around, you guys are real troopers, because that storm was painful. It's not that big of a deal. We'll drop views. People come back, people leave, whatever. So where were we? Oh, we were answering. I was an FTP. Should I focus on Charles or Cleopatra? Woo wee. That's a loaded question. So as a free-to-play member, you should never focus on Cleopatra, okay? Cleopatra, well, you will get her with time and you'll level her with time. Absolutely do not use these guys on Cleopatra. If you're asking if you should focus on anyone, Charles Martel, for sure, 100%. You've killed 10 million. What can I do? What do you want me to do? I cannot spectate you. I wish I could. Killed 10 million troops. I'm jealous that you're having so much fun. I want to kill troops too. I really want there to be a nice little war here, but this kingdom is also kind of like already being all diplomatic and BS. And anything that happens, we just have big whales that just destroy people before I even have a chance to get online. Freaking Kirch, who I was saying so many good things about, and then he told people to come and dislike the stream or whatever, downvote. That's so sad. I can share the report. You're more than welcome to share reports. I'll show them. I wish I could watch. If we could watch, it would be insane. No, I do not want you leading. I want him leading. I want to get the extra rewards from him being a 0 dislikes though. I don't know what he was saying. Look at him. Let's see. Kick. What'd you say? Kick and 0? Kick and burn? Lol. How many gold sculptures? Oh, they're talking about this. Sweet. I froze. Milton, did I freeze? I have one question. Why do a barbed buff only cav commanders and not infantry and archers? Ooh, that's a great question. I really never thought about that. That all the cavalry guys are also, well, the answer for that, I guess, would be that they want you to have, well, Lohar isn't, right? But other than that, what's his face? Belisarius is a cavalry. It's primarily for movement. So you have a little bit of march speed, so you send more cavalry so you can go get barbarians faster across the map. That's the bottom line. It's like you'll have march speed buffs on all of them as part of their skills, and it'll just help you get those barbarians faster. How many sculptures for a legendary commander? I don't remember if it's 680 or 720. I'm pretty sure it's 680. I'm almost sure it's 680. And you guys want to see something pretty crazy? I have like 400 plus sculptures on the big account, just waiting for that Saladin, and then straight. I'm gonna work hard to get 680 before he even shows up, and just max him out as soon as I get him. You're 1/6 of the way then. Could it be all neutral units are archers? So peacekeeping is also for neutrals. So anything that is, well, Delta Bar. Peacekeeping is barbarians and any other neutrals. I love this song. Really catchy. Damn, we've been streaming for 2 hours now. Ooh-wee. How many need the last start of what? What? I think you need the same amount, but you can just get them. You can, well, if you really want to know how many you need, you can just count as you, I think that's what you meant to say, right? If you want to know how many sculptures you need, you can go ahead and start counting. So that's 10, 20, 30, 50, 90, 160, 260, 410, 680. So that's your number right there. You can see the same with 10, 60, 210, 410. What? I did the math wrong for sure. 290, 490, 590, 64, and 69. That's pretty crazy. Do you get more Hannibal sculptures than you need? Do you get 10 extra Hannibal sculptures? For those of you who have maxed Hannibal. Nitish, thank you for the 40 villages, 5Ks, 1 expedition idea. Cheer, mate. Nitish, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate you. 2 minutes ago, I almost missed that out. Let me give you one more tip, though. If you actually want to make a jumper account, wait for a redeem code. What I did is I figured out that during Christmas, we got 5 redeem codes that came with 5 gold keys, right? So that was the perfect time to get your jumper going because I did exactly what you said. Exactly what I said there, plus the 5 extra keys. So cool. That way I had like 9 rolls, which saved me a lot of time. So if you are not that far, if you're not in a hurry to make a jumper, I would wait a little bit for the next event to see if there is a redeem code. Even in the Valentine's Day, there was a redeem code with a gold key. So keep that in mind as well. That's very useful. I really appreciate the tip. I very much appreciate you joining with more silver coins into the glass. And I actually need to figure out how to add you guys in here as well. It will happen for sure. I might have to add another scroller that is for the bottom, whatchamacallit. 10 to summon. Bam. That's where it is. You need 10 to unlock. There you go. That's the number. 10 to unlock and another 680 to max. See, you guys are smarter than me. For sure. You guys know a lot more than me about this game. I'm just a guy in front of a camera hunting barbarians. See? Now that makes sense. You get 690 because you need 10 for unlocking and 680 for maxing. There you go. You guys solved the puzzle. And I did the math right. I was like, wait. Is my brain dead? And turns out that my brain was dead, but for another reason. Not the lack of math abilities. We do this, we do that. We got to get a lot of... Guys, by the way, it sucks that you can't get Mina for free. That's life, man. That amount of AP is insane. The amount of AP potions I have, yeah. Yeah. I can work. I can keep doing. I am gonna keep on this account. I'm gonna go offline in a little bit, and I'm gonna lay down in my bed on the phone and do Barbarians probably for as long as the event is still going on. I have to get more Barbarians done. I have 4 hours to use as many of them as possible, so I'm just gonna go plow through it. I want to really quickly swap to the big account because on the big account I've been holding on to the necklaces for a little while. And on the necklaces, I really want to open them, and I wanted to open them with you guys. So let's do that really quickly. Let me change accounts, and I'll show you guys the big account. We're going to open some necklaces, and then we're going to go back to hunting barbarians here. We'll do a double hunting barbarians maybe. I'm addicted to speeding up buildings, Nathan, my bro. As long as you're doing it with with building speed ups, you're good. If you're using regular speed ups, bad boy. Bad boy. Ooh. Matt, that's pretty crazy. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at that. Give me a moment, okay? Let's hunt these guys, and then I'll put these guys to rest for a moment, and we'll go look at that. Quick question. Would it be better to set a 5-1-1-1 legendary commander or a maxed out epic commander? It depends on the commander. It depends on the commander, because here's the deal. A commander like Minamoto is not a bad idea, considering this is insanely strong. very few epic commanders will actually have a lot of damage in them. The question is, and that's straight up, what are you sending out? If you're sending a specialized set of troops and you have a maxed out commander that is part of those specialized troops, then the better bang for your buck is a legendary, is an epic commander as a secondary that will give you a lot more buffs for your troops. If you are sending mixed troops, then sending a commander that will do some damage, like Minamoto, like Cao Cao, like even like Richard for healing, is not the worst idea. It really depends on which types of troops you are sending. Let's go look at this. One of you guys, Matt, I'm gonna call you Matt Van Billen. I'm really bad. I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm so sorry if I did. Said that one of his alliance members lost a family member and they're paying their respects to that member. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. That's nice of you guys. I am going to screenshot this. And this is going to the devs so they post it on their page. Because this is the kind of stuff that they like to see. So I'm definitely going to send it out there for them to perhaps retweet or something like that. That's really cool of you guys. That's very, very cool of you guys. Feel bad for this guy. I hope he's doing okay. Let's do this. No. Let's send him a message. Let's send him a message. Lost a family member and everyone's paying their respects. Let's pay our respects too. You think it'd be a good idea if one of your alliance members shared the news? I hope you're there we go. Bam. There we go. Send the guy a nice message. Maybe it'll make his day a little bit better. That's really nice of you guys. Well done. Well done. I don't know. Answering my question is stupid, but I think archers can do AoE on multiple barbs with a single AP. Infantry can do many barbs without dropping health by using Richard. Ezekiel, you are 100% correct. You're 100% correct. That's the only. That's one of the reasons I want to get YSG. Honestly, is that I really. Ooh, look at this, baby girl. Bam. Of course, I'll pick you up. That's one of the reasons I really want YSG, because I really want, really want to do that AoE on Barbarians. It'll be like a split between the AoE on Barbarians and screw it. AoE on Barbarians and tanking with infantry. Who said answering your question is stupid? I'm confused. Who said you answering a question is stupid? Did I? I saw you wrote that up above there too, so I'm kind of confused. What's up, Jose? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's keep hunting barbs because we got plenty of AP. Plenty of AP to spend out. When you get, I know, right? When you get 4 Lohar sculptures from a rally, best feeling ever. I'm 100% with you. It's one of those feels good man moments. It's like, hey, what do you know? Finally. Send these guys out. We got to keep sending these guys out. And while we send them out, let's swap to the big account very quickly, very fast, and go open those those chains, because necklaces, because I've been dying to open them. So one of the things someone told me, and I'm actually going to experiment with it right now with you guys, is that you shouldn't open all at once. People say that if you open them in small batches, you get better drops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 20 at a time and hope for the best. I think that we really want more LOHARs to be available. This account needs about 60-ish, right? It needs 60-ish LOHAR sculptures to go. So if I can pick up, and I'm not going to use these guys, so if I can pick up another 30-ish LOHARs, either juniors or epics or dauntlesses, I should be fine. On top of that, I need to be joining these guys, even though they're going for crown and stuff like that at this point. 6 hours on that. Let's go keep building these guys. Let's get some stone going. Get the stone going here. It's probably last till tomorrow. So let's go open these necklaces. I have to open them. I really, really need arrows of resistance. We should have probably waited with that building to see if we get enough arrows of resistance. So 20 at a time. We got 24 arrows of resistance, which is bad. One LOHAR, that's pretty bad. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more here. 30 arrows of resistance and 4 LOHARs. It's not the best drops I've seen. It's not best drops I've seen, period. 38, that's a little bit better, but only 1 LOHAR, which is sickening. 1 LOHAR again, 32, that's not bad. That's what I get. All the speed ups and all the resources are nice, but what I'm focusing on are LOHARs and arrows of resistance, which I see I am not doing very well on. 28 is very disappointing. This is no bueno. Let's do 25. Maybe that's the problem. 2 LOHARs, 40 arrows of resistance. Ew. There we go. 1 dauntless, 1 regular, and 36. Oh, these drop rates are terrible. We got 2 and 38, 1, 44, there it is, and 22. These drop rates are pretty terrible. 36 out of 25, that's horrendous. 3 more LOHARs. We get 2 more of these to open. Another LOHAR right here, 36, and 2 LOHARs, 38. Let's use the last 4. Oh, we actually got a... it's not terrible. So 58. So this should get us out there. If I use all of these and end up getting at least 1 of each, I should be fine. When you're not the one leading the rally, it feels better, Nitish. That's true. But that's why I like having Roma next to me, because I can always call her and be like, yo, start joining my rallies. That's what we did today. I called her. I was like, yo, it's time for us to double rally. And she's like, cool. We just were double rallied for like 2 hours. I'm using my YSG. He's so strong. Just waiting to max him out. 5, 4, 3, 5. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. My YSG on here is not getting any love yet. I got all this from the Spin the Wheel event, which was really cool. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should go to the channel and check it out. It's the Richard and YSG wheel, and I ended up picking up like 63 sculptures. But as you can see, look at that. Look at that. That's gonna get spent. I've been hoarding those like crazy. I've been hoarding those for like almost a month and a half now. Do you recommend any series on Netflix? Ooh, I can recommend you a lot of series. What do you like? I don't know what's on Netflix though, so that's a tough one. What do you like to watch normally? Are you about crime? Are you about smart thieving stuff? Are you looking for action, police stuff, mystery, drama, comedy? I watch a ton of shows. Punisher was nice. Medici is really good. Sci-fi. Will you stream Arc now? That one you were talking about in the beginning of the stream, it should start shortly. Istaru? No. Apparently it's not even on this cycle. She told me that it'll be on the next cycle, which is next week. She will let me know a couple of days in advance. So probably not. I really want to get to the point where we're streaming every weekend an Arc of Osiris. So I will get that Arc League out there, and hopefully we will get enough alliances from both the cycles so we can do Fridays and Saturdays of Ark of Osiris streams, which would be really cool. Although usually on Fridays I am not even home. I usually go to my parents' house to just be with my family on the weekends. So we'll have to see how we are gonna stream. I'm probably gonna have like a mobile setup to just go there and record then stream from there. I missed a question. Let me 5211 Richard primary with 5111 Charles or maxed out Eulogy as secondary. Well, in this instance, you should be probably sending your Charles as the lead. Okay, and when you send your Charles as the lead, you're probably gonna want to send Richard as secondary, even with a maxed out Eulogy. The reasons, I mean, I would actually go ahead and say don't even send Charles. I would say send Eulogy as first commander and Charles as secondary. Honestly, I would send Eulogy as primary and Richard as a secondary, and leave Charles be. Richard primary is not a good idea. I would send him as secondary. What if they make Saladin and Mina, like Mina and Barca, you can only get the heads from winning Mightiest Governor and you can't extend it through Universal Sculptures? Ezekiel, I will be insanely upset. And when that happens, I will also very much upgrade my Charles like that to wherever he can get. So I can finally have a good infantry set of troops. Let me swap back to the jumper. We keep hunting barbarians. Although I need to be hunting barbarians on both accounts, but it's so hard to keep up with both of them. So hopefully we won't have issues. I need to send in the big account. I need to send them a little bit further away so the walk is bigger. But for now, everyone can come this way now and start fighting. It's super hard to do 2 accounts at the same time. I really wanted to do a scene where you guys can see both screens at the same time. I thought it'd be really cool for you guys to see both the big account and the jumper at the same time. But it's kind of hard to get the resolutions well so that you guys see everything correctly. And it just came out pretty terrible. And I just said, screw that, and didn't do it. So Eulogy needs some training on the big account. We're going to also, I saw that the jumper needs to be stopped. Oh, hello, Verify. We'll do the Verify after we stop all these troops from going home. Stop. And we need to send Pelagius with Kusunoki for a little more training for my Kusunoki. And we want to also send some legendaries to be trained, like, well, I'm gonna put Herman at the front. And I know you guys aren't seeing anything because I'm just setting up a couple of things on the big account for marching and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, Kay, I'm so sorry I missed your question. Thank you very much, Nitish, for pointing it out. Sometimes the chat moves a bit too fast, and I really do my best to keep up with it. So if I miss something, don't take it personally. I promise that if you ask again, I will most likely notice it. And I promise again that I never ever ignore you because I want to ignore you. Okay, so just so you know. I apologize that it took a little bit, but I'm glad it helped. Let's go with this and with that. Did she beat him? No. That. Now all of you guys need to chill. All of you guys on the big account need to chill. Don't run back. I need you all to get a little bit closer to each other. So we're going to go. Let's take this 24 right here. You have 24 seconds. 20, 23, 24, 22. There we go. So in this time, all of you will get here. 19, 23. Okay, by this time, everyone's going to be further away from. Now we can go back here. You're not sure why Richard is better as a secondary than a primary? Because Richard, quite honestly, has a better. I placed my Richard on the big account on my wall. I think that Richard, because of his healing, he's very tanky and he can be very strong on the wall to defend your city. And when you do that, you pretty much discard his talents as a primary commander. So that's why I prefer having him as a secondary. His big thing is not only his infantry, but his healing is one of his big things. And for his healing, you use the skill, and that means that essentially you can get away from having him as an infantry primary commander and focus on him as a secondary, as a garrison commander, and have him as a secondary primarily because of his heals. He's really strong because of his heals. Oh God. You go. Oh, she's not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to slow these two guys down and do that and that and that and that. Wait it up a little bit. 13 seconds, 20 seconds, 23, go. That's enough of a distance. You can go to big account. Stop going back to the city, please. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, there we go. I gotta send them further out or else someone's still marching. Someone's still marching. Herman, don't you dare. Whew, I caught him last second. I need to send them pretty far out or else I won't be able to keep up. Let's send them like really far. Let's send them like 20 kilometers away, 30 kilometers away. There we go. 3 minute march. There we go. 259, 312, 245, no bueno, 257, no bueno, 318, go. At this point, you are at 248, which will let you go as well. 248, 44, bam, perfect. Now I stop you guys. Although I need to refresh your troops soon. Probably have one more barb in me, and then I need to refresh your troops. Let's get this 22 that's pretty close to us. And then go back. Don't forget your DM later. I won't for sure. Don't worry about it. I will not. I check Instagram pretty often, so even if I were to forget, I will be checking Instagram at some point tonight, and then I'll find it. So you're good with that. That, and that. Okay, I really appreciate that, man. I will keep doing my best to answer your questions, and I hope my answer for why Richard as secondary is better is clear. Jose Gotti got him what? All right, well, guys, I think it's about that time to call it off. I see that Ronnie is streaming right now, which is why it is my time to get off, let him do his thing. And I need to talk to him about this live streaming Ark of Osiris thing of his, because if he's going to be doing that, he might as well join the Ark League, but I don't really know if he's going to want to, but we'll see. Anyway, I really want to thank you guys for being here tonight. We streamed for about 2.5 hours, which was super cool. We also got 2 awesome tips from Nitish and from Ish for the so thank you guys very much for the tips, for the gold, for the silver coins in the beer glass. Kay, thank you for all the love. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream, you regular lurker. Guys, Ezekiel, it was great talking to you. Nathan, Jose, Alon, Gabi, I see you guys always here. Thank you. S, thank you for your continuous support, everyone. I will keep you guys posted on things going on. Hopefully, Nathan too. Hopefully, we'll have another awesome, we'll have a packed weekend next weekend with a lot of Ark of Osiris's. We'll see how that works out. I need to figure out how I'm going to record these things and how I'm going to stream these things from the family house. They don't have as good of an internet, so I'm going to have to really figure that one out. But we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, thank you guys again very much for all your continuous support, for being here with me, for chilling, for all the good stuff. It was a great stream like always. Tomorrow's video is gonna be about something a bit off. We're gonna talk about Constance a little bit better, a little more, which a lot of people don't really know how good she is. So that video will come out tomorrow, talking about Constance a little bit and about ways to upgrade her and why you should be focusing a little bit on her, your side energy on her. She's very useful. So stay tuned for that. We have a couple of videos coming up this week. We'll have another free-to-play account video on Friday. Another stream this Wednesday coming up. Maybe I'll even stream sooner. It depends on if we catch an Ark of Osiris tomorrow, maybe. So we'll see. Guys, again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the likes, for the tips, for the subscriber that we got today. We got 1 subscriber throughout the stream. Again, big shout out to the big boys going up here as the top donors. And by next stream, Nitish, you should be up here as well. And so if it's not on this scroller, I will add an extra scroller for the other donation avenue. I just need to figure out how to do both at the same time. Anyway, guys, you guys have a great end of your weekend. Go party, go have fun, stay safe, stay positive, surround yourself with good people around you. Go do what makes you happy, stay positive. Positive vibes around you will bring positive things. Even when stuff happens that is very upsetting and sad, don't let that surround you and that energy fill you. Get past it, stay positive, stay better. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being here with me again. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is. Peace.